My name is Jason Thomas. I was raised here in the Malad Valley. Now, family history is something that's really important to me now, but it hasn't always been that way. When I used to receive stories from my father or other relatives about my ancestors, I would push them aside and didn't think much of them. But now that I've started to go deeper into my roots, I've realized how much we really have in common with our ancestors. Not far from Malad, here in Cherry Creek, lived one of my ancestors, Everett Harris. He was born in 1860 in Utah, and he died here in Cherry Creek in 1931. Now, Everett and his wife Margaret, for a time, weren't living here. They lived in an area called Gray's Lake, which is north of here. And then they decided to move back here to Cherry Creek so they could be closer to family and raise their own family. And that was a wonderful decision because it helped to influence my great-grandfather, Stillman Harris. This home behind me was built by Everett Harris and his family. Stillman grew up within these walls. He gained a strong bond with his brother Arch, who was the only person who was able to understand him when he was young. He used to always say, "You think you're smart, but you're not as smart as you think you are." It's little facts like these that make my great-grandfather seem real and help me to come to know him. As I listen to the stories and read about him, he becomes real to me. It wasn't always easy for the Harris family. After all, Everett and Margaret lost a number of their children before they even reached adulthood. In order to cope with losses and trials such as this, they turned to music, something that could lift them up and bring them together as a family. I've seen this legacy in my own family as we love to gather and sing and be together. It's a wonderful legacy and I'm very grateful for it. The most eventful and memorable times of the year in our home here is Christmas. It's such a special time for all of us. It was also the same for the Harris family, but for them, it was such simple things that brought them joy around Christmas time. Receiving oranges and popping popcorn to wrap around the Christmas tree, these things brought them joy in their family. It's a lesson that we can all learn from. To be the LDS Cherry Creek Church. These stones here that I'm touching right now were hauled from the nearby mountains. It took the members 5 years to build it. The Harris children loved coming here to the church, even though they had to walk almost a mile to reach here. Just about 5 miles north of Cherry Creek, Malad was a gathering place for festivities and fun. The Harris family didn't get to come here too often, but when they did, it was always a special occasion for them. They loved to come here for the 4th of July. Margaret would make dresses for the daughters, and the boys always loved to come and participate in the festivities and the games that were held here in Malad every 4th of July. One of the favorite places for my ancestors to come was here at the LeGrand Dance Hall, which is now the LeGrand Aqua Plunge. My ancestors used to love to come here to dance to Turkey in the Straw. Now, I might not like that dance as much as them, but we share a lot in common. Our family loves to dance and have fun, to kind of forget about our worries for a while.